What's up, guys? This is my first video, and we're basically gonna be putting a sub in my car. This is a Lexus IS300. I just got it. This is like, I guess, the second biggest mod I'm doing. I put a cold air intake in there already, so right here, this is the sub that's gonna be going in my car. It's not, it's kind of effed up already, but it bumps though. This box right here, it's ported, tuned to like 32, 33 hertz, and this is I gotta clean it, damn. But this one is I think it's a Sundown SA Classic. I don't know. It's 1,000 watts RMS, I think. This is the amp right here. It's a Sundown 2500. Obviously, I'm not pushing that much. Now I got my Epicenter right here, which I'll be putting in there too. Alright, well, I took everything out. I got my knobs, speaker wire, and the remote. And there's a little amp rack that I made. It's carpet with wood under. Alright, so I took everything out in the trunk. Right here is your amp. Well, the factory amp. Over there is a nut. I'm not sure what size it is. I'm about to find out in a bit. But there's that. Here's my cold air intake. But I'm trying to get it through that grommet right there. Let's see. Over there, that one. And there's this right here in the way, and then this thing here with some stuff grounded there. So all this is in the way. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take this battery out. So I can have more space to access that grommet. I got my battery removed. This might be the original battery. I might have to buy a new one, but it'll be fine. As you can see, that's the grommet right there. You see, it's way easier to access now. Alright, so I routed my wire. I put silicone right there. I routed it by like the side of it, but I put silicone so water won't go inside and block road noise and all that stuff. So let me show you guys. So you can kind of tell where my wire is coming out of over there. That grommet, I hope you guys can see it. Yep, right there. It's coming out from the side. I routed it through here, nice and neat. Through here. You can lift this seat up if you want. As you can see, it's nighttime. And I'm so close to giving up, but we got the sub in there. I tapped into the wires. So I tapped into the wires. I will put a photo, but it's, if you count from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The left one, this gray one right here, is your left subwoofer, and then the one right next to that one is the right one. It's a blue one. I'll put like a wiring diagram. Alright, so for your remote wire for your amp, tap into that brown one over here. I use a posy tap thingy, cause yeah, the way I did it over here, I use butt connectors you can do the same thing over here too if you like. My bad, I had to feed my cat. Alright, quick update. Battery's still not in, but we got our fuse and stuff connected. I'm gonna run a 200 amp fuse. Now, to even get signal, you're gonna need a LOC, a line out converter. I highly recommend Audio Control. They make Epicenter, and this is magic right here, honestly. But depending on your car, if your car doesn't have any bass roll off, I recommend this one. If your car does have some bass roll off, I recommend the LCI2, I think LC2i Pro. I'll show a picture of it. But this one right here, I went with this one because I'm pretty sure my car doesn't have too bad of a bass roll off where it'll kill all the bass. It might have some, but not enough to really affect it. So we're gonna go ahead and connect it. The taped one is my positive. I don't know if it's left or right, but I know it's positive. Either way, since it's positive, it's only going into one slot since it's just a sub. Alright. Don't mind my mess, but I got it all wired up. I gotta connect the, obviously the sub now to there, but I got the important stuff wired up. Make sure you ground your thing correctly. I grounded mine somewhere behind here. There's a factory ground you can just unscrew and tap into. Everything's tuned to how I want. I will have to reset the gain back on this and retune it. Alright, a little update. I decided to mount it right here, and I tucked most of my RCA cable up here. Make sure your RCA is not near power or power cable, because that will cause noise, like unwanted noise. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna reorganize everything. Like that RCA cable, it's like 20 feet long, and honestly, I'm just working with what I got right now. I wasn't really trying to spend much. The only thing I really bought, which you have to have, is this lockout, how you say, line out converter. Alright, I connected the battery. I took off the positive cap because it wouldn't go on. I connected it right there because I don't have a key to take that one off, but once I find out what it is, I'll move it over there. But nothing's blown up so far. Everything seems fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start my car. Lit up blue, so we like to see. Epicenter is lit up too, I think. Yep. So we're all good. Nothing's blowing up. Everything seems fine. We're gonna go ahead and tune it. Now to tune it, you're gonna need a multimeter. You can buy one at Lowe's. This one cost me like $30, honestly. But I'll show you guys how to tune your amp in a sec. Let me get this set up. Alright, so I'm gonna play a 40 hertz test tone. You can just search one up on YouTube. I'm gonna set my volume to 52. Right, a little before distortion. I stay, for this Lexus, I know once you go above like 55 or something, it starts to distort a little bit. Also, tune your stuff to what you listen to. The reason why I might do 50 because the type of music I listen to is alt rock, a bunch of rock where it's a lot of heavy stuff, a lot of instruments, a lot of cymbal, you know, a lot of high end. So you lose quality on these speakers, or on, you know, on the stock system. So set your volume to 50 if you like. Your volume on your phone, you could set it to max if you like. So after you've done that, you're gonna want to come back. You're gonna want to put your leads on a positive and negative. Once you so let me do that real quick. Alright, so after you set your leads, you want to set your multimeter to volts AC, and then play your video. As you play your video and move your gain knob, this is gonna go up. Now depending on what how much watts your sub can handle, I just tell ChatGPT to calculate it for me. I'm gonna be aiming for like 38 to 40 volts, which is around like maybe 800 to 1000 watts, which is enough to push this sub. I went ahead and set my level. I put it right there. Honestly, I couldn't tell when the light would flash, but it's not flashing whenever I played it. After that, I went ahead and set my amp gain. So when you play it, it should move. So I'm gonna lower it a little bit. I'm gonna do a 38 just to be safe. So as you lower it, you should see it go down. So 38. Now the reason why I set it to 38 is because when you play music, you know, it's not gonna be a constant sound, like constant, you know, it's gonna be jumping all over the place, the sub, or the low end, I guess. So that's why I don't set it to like 44 hertz, which is probably even closer. So yeah, look, if I were to play this, it's not, you know, it's not gonna be an exact voltage. So after you set all your stuff, you're gonna wanna grab your remote wires, which I totally forgot to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and route my remote wires for my bass knobs. Alright, little tip. You could actually use Velcro. So you don't have to drill holes. I wouldn't drill holes in your car. So you could use Velcro to put up your knobs. It holds on really well. Make sure you get a good kind. Alright, we got it connected. I'm playing copyright music, but I'ma mute it, and I'ma just show the sub moving. So yeah. Yeah, I got my bass knobs right there, Epicenter, and then the Sundown one. I don't want to turn it up too much because my neighbors over there, yeah, they called the cops on me once. So I don't want to turn it up. I don't want to disturb them. But yeah, man, that's really it. Successful. Not the best looking, but hey man, it bumps really well. I turned it up earlier just a little bit, and yeah, If you guys got any questions or anything, let me know down in the comments below. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little build.